As of writing this script and recording this video, no one has DM'd me any memes. I gave y'all one job. I even gave you the socials I wanted you to DM me the memes on. And you gave me nothing. You could have gotten a video of me dying of laughter from various Halloween memes that you all sent me, but no. So now you get a video of me talking about potential merch. That's right, I made some prototype merch designs. When I pitched the idea of selling channel merch to my parents, my dad said the hardest part would be finding people who wanted to buy it. I disagree. I think it'll be learning how to file small business taxes because taxes are a pain. Even setting up an online store and getting the merch would be easier because there are resources that help you do that easily. Anyway, enough about my absolute disdain for income taxes. Let's get into these prototype designs. I'll talk a little bit about each one, and whichever ones you guys show the most interest in, I'll refine digitally and see if I can make them into merch for you guys. So please, show interest. I really need this. YouTube took away my advanced settings, so I can't start a YouTube shop, and if you aren't interested in them, at the very least, cut me some slack. Throw me some pity. The channel logo! We're starting with this one! I've been wanting to make one of these for the channel since I first started. The base is something I've had since high school, back when the name Warrior of Chaos was more about my obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog than anything else. Because of that obsession, I decided the main focus of the base should be a Chaos Emerald silhouette. Since I already knew I wanted that to be a part of my channel's logo, I just put my channel name on top. Bada bing, bada boom, channel logo! I called this design Heavy as the Crown. I know the saying is heavy as the head that wears the crown, but that implies that the crown itself is kind of heavy. You might also notice that Queenie is not wearing this crown in any of these sprites. I can assure you, there is a reason for that. I forgot to draw it. I never said it was a good reason. I have drawn Queenie wearing the crown on this channel before, back when I posted that short for the 1-year channel anniversary, and her not wearing it is actually a very big part of her lore. And not that you know anything about her lore since I haven't told you anything about it. I'm thinking of making that a separate video. Whatever, it's pretty and it goes with the next design. I call this one Armored. I am very proud of that pun. Wait, don't click off the video. No, stay, please. You might have noticed by now that Queenie's right arm is clad in armor while her left arm is barren. There is a lore reason for this, but like I said, I want to save the lore dumping for its own separate video. Plus, it's a very integral part of Queenie's design, so of course it had to be made into merch. I call this design Stained Glass Royalty. I actually had some trouble coming up with this one. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give it Queenie's normal colors, or if I wanted to give it different colors to prove that I actually do understand color theory. But considering that my plan is to redraw these digitally, pending enough people want them, I can do both. I also simplified Queenie's design because I wanted this to be a very color-centric piece. I wanted to focus mainly on the colors and the shapes, rather than the individual details of the design. I call this one Floating By. In my mind, chibi versions of characters are a must when designing merch. It's gonna happen at some point. I also decided that a chibi version of Queenie floating on a cloud would be the best way to showcase her full design. Her full, fabulous design. The hair, the eyes, the cloud that looks like blueberry cotton candy, pick a feature! This is also one of those designs where I could potentially experiment with the colors, and maybe I could change the colors of the cloud for different weather conditions and times of day, and that would change the colors of Queenie. The plushie concept. This is only a concept because I imagine plushies are harder to produce than stickers and keychains. But just look at it. Tell me you wouldn't want to buy this thing so she could steal all your valuables when you're not looking. Come on, you can't say no to a face this cute. And last, but certainly not least, we have the poster. This drawing was meant to be just for my new profile pic, but I am too proud of it for that. Why not make it into a poster for all of you lovely folks to hang in your houses? I spent hours on this thing, and I'm not going to reduce it into a circle that most people will just gloss over. And that's pretty much everything I've got so far. I'm holding out on revealing anything for Cybergrade until I have the pilot done, which won't be for a long while. So for now, I need y'all to do a couple things for me. First, tell me in the comments which 3 designs you'd want the most and whether you want them in the form of a sticker or a keychain. Poster and plushie excluded. Secondly, I have commissions open on my Tumblr and Instagram, so be sure to check those out. I've only gotten DMs from bots so far, it's very annoying. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Chaos out.